We need to find out how old Dr. Shine Bryan is.
She's not a doctor. Stop calling her that.
Oh, my bad.
She trademarked the term doctor, but she's not a doctor.
It's like a name, you know?
It's not a name. It's a degree. It's not a name. But she has a nice body, but to me, she's not that pretty in general. So I don't understand the whole pretty privilege thing. She's a very...
You don't understand the pretty privilege thing when it comes to her?
She looked pretty good.
She pretty damn... She's 43.
Why is a picture of Oprah popping up?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So realistically, she just started posting her body, right? Type her name in and then type basketball wives.
No, she's been posting her body now.
So I don't know. I don't know this lady because every time I've seen her, she's been arguing with people. And I have friends that are doctors. They do not behave that way.
Like I said, it's another person that's just like her.
Look her up on Basketball Wives and look at what I'm saying. Like, her face was a lot rounder.
Oh, you said she looked different back then?
I think so. She had like the turkey neck going on.
Oh my, she said turkey neck.
What?
Yeah, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, she's done something. Something has been done. Her face is a lot slimmer. Jawline is snatched. Like, I don't
know. She kind of looks the same.
I think she just did better makeup.
Yeah, I don't think it was makeup. I'll send y'all some videos of her arguing with the girls on Basketball Wives. Her face was fat.
Okay.
I see what you're talking about.
But, you know. Wait,
but now it's all gone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame her. She getting that money now.
I mean, I love that. Scam and use your money well spent because you're going to need these attorney fees. It's illegal to impersonate a doctor. She accepted funds pretending to be a mental health therapist. Like, imagine, and for me, I think about it like, if somebody is extremely depressed, like, imagine you send somebody there that's like suicidal, and you're sending them to what you believe is a licensed professional. Yeah. You find out she's nothing. She's just a liar.
No, that's
no formal training, no education. Like, no school has a record of this lady attending. There's no formal education anywhere.
No. They said that she did go to that school.
Who?
Even people who've been in class with her.
Did she graduate?
They didn't say that.
There was people I went to college with. You know how long they lasted?
So Argosy, they said she did come, but I don't think she finished her program.
She didn't finish her doctorate program. No, that did not happen.
That's why she doesn't have a
doctorate or PhD.
But regardless of a doctorate,
that
paper. to be a mental...
Her dissertation, yeah. She never finished the program.
But even,
she started, and
even
she just
dissertation
said,
aside, you don't have to have a doctorate to be a mental health therapist.
Facts. You got a master's.
You can get your master's. It's a licensure. You can just take an exam after you have the hours. She doesn't even have that.
Yeah.
So the fact that you've accepted money and moonlighted as a mental health therapist and you're treating patients and you're speaking...
Well, doesn't she call it life coaching?
No.
She doesn't call it life coaching.
She switches. She had said that she was a therapist. I mean, the lady's done everything.
It's probably in her contract or whatever contract she has people come in. Like, her clients probably says, hey...
Probably in the fine print.
Yeah, fine print. She's definitely fine printed the fuck out of her.
But on platforms...
But she would have been sued a long time ago.
She's getting sued now. But on platforms, she's telling people she was the youngest person to run for governor or something.
Mayor Bel Air.
She was a 20-year-old with a super successful business. She did everything. She's an astronaut. She's a this. She's done it all. Except get a degree and have a licensure. But that's very... I feel like you're preying on people who are already in a very vulnerable state. Yeah. And I feel like there's a special place in hell for people like that. It's extremely predatory.
Predatory practices.
You could have stuck to the Instagram gurus, did a life coach. Like, I'm technically a certified women's empowerment coach. I have been for the last 5 years. I'm not getting on any platforms saying I'm a doctor. And I can treat you and come see me. And then I'm not speaking about the difference in charging insurance. And that's where I think she's going to get in a lot of trouble because she said that she was licensed. She said that she's practiced. She bounces
said she was
around.
Licensed?
Yes, several times. That's why she's going to get in trouble. Like, you cannot. And I think she's in California, and I know their laws are strict. That's why they turned her into the board. And everybody was like, oh, you're a hater, you're a hater. If I went to school and I did what I was supposed to do, people like you are what makes it hard for people like me, especially as a Black woman. Like, girl, and it's I don't know what color her mom is, but it's given. It's given white mom. Because why would you think...
I'm not even going to say white mom. I'm going to just say...
Because it's entitlement. I don't know if she's mixed. It's given white mom. It's given entitlement that I can do whatever I want and there's no repercussions.
This is the result of a lot of... unfortunately, a lot of Black elites do this anyway.
She's not elite.
In our community, technically. I mean, she's in the spotlight. She's in multiple shows.
Let me see.
This is the reason why we're talking about her. They use these predatory practices. I mean, you see it all day with these courses, especially in Atlanta. Especially if you live in Atlanta, you know they selling courses, or you know what I'm saying. Oh, I can do this for you. Women's empowerment, like you said, like they like platform and act like they can get you this. Stormy, what's your name? Stormy.
Black and Latina. And what did
Coach
I tell
Stormy
you?
Type shit. Like that. This is a practice that a lot of them have been doing to. It's like how people used to sell drugs in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Crack in the 80s. But now
I don't think there's
the
anything
new
wrong
crack in
with.
the 80s is courses and empowerment and therapy.
I don't think there's anything wrong with those things, though. Like, I don't think there's
If
anything.
it's done the correct way, but they're usually 1,000% predatory and
selling
made
a course.
to
There's
take your
nothing.
money.
There's nothing wrong with selling a course.
Depending on the course, depending on the practice and what you're really truly trying to do.
I think people need to start using discernment. Why are you paying somebody that's doing veneers in a closet? Like, come on. Why are you paying or going to a therapist and you don't see their license? Why are you going to a hairstylist and you don't see their license? Like, certain things I feel like we set ourselves up for. I've been seeing people complain about the credit repair stuff. Why are you giving your social to a stranger on social media for $44.95? Like, come on. Like, you got to bring back some level of common sense. I don't think...
But they know these people don't have common sense. Like I said, it's predatory. They know exactly who their audience is. They know exactly who to target.
And at that point, it's almost like...
There's
like the inventing Anna. I can't feel bad because you allowed this. Like, you're dumb.
But you'll see exactly who their audience is. It's mostly black people. They would never do that shit to white people. They would never target white people with these practices. They only target
Oh,
their
it definitely
community.
gets done?
But they mostly target their community. They do this shit on purpose to our community. That's why I'm saying, like, these people are on a whole different level of evil when it comes to this shit. Like, she's not targeting white people at all. She's on BET saying this shit. She's on
and I think
black shows doing this shit. Like, why are you lying?
She was on CNN.
To our face. CNN is a Democrat, so that's like
she was
only
on
black people.
She was on
black
a few
people are not watching
shows.
like Fox News. Yeah, I mean they attempt to give her credit, but what I'm saying is like
I blame everybody because why did y'all not Google this lady? Why aren't y'all what do you mean?
Google, they're not gonna do none of that shit. Her audience are not doing any type of research that you want them to do whatsoever.
Regardless of the audience, these huge platforms like CNN, what is the process to get on and speak? Nobody looked.
Oh, you ain't got to really have no degree or nothing or anything like that. You just got to sound good. It's a lot of dudes on there that they just bring up there.
So they don't do any background checks or any like look up their background?
Minor one. You don't have to do a major one or anything like that.
Because there were a few people that have called her out.
There's a couple people up there.
Somebody was on Cam's podcast. It was a dude. He had called her out and he was like, I've been saying she wasn't a doctor for years.
Yeah.
But it's Dr. Umar called her out, and I don't think he a doctor either.
No, he did not. Actually, he actually backed her up.
Oh, not with what I saw.
Matter.
I saw Amanda Seals backing her up.
He did too.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I saw him talking
he was like,
about her.
He said that people are mad because she's fine, that she looks good, and black women are jealous because of that. You can look it up right now. I was surprised he said that shit.
Men are so simple. Y'all love to go to they just hating.
That's exactly what he said.
But he looks like a toe, so.
Look, man. I mean,
that's why you can't trust everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Welcome, y'all. It's your boy Kells, man. You know, we talking about Cheyenne Bryant. Ashley gonna beat me up if I call her doctor. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a doctor.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even up for debate no more.
I want to be referred to as an astronaut. Astronaut Ashley.
I mean, do we call astronauts?
Why not?
Do we call them astronauts? We just call them what their name is?
Why not? I don't know any astronauts.
It's your boy Kells. You already know who it is. Ashley on the side, you know what I'm saying? And then Tyler in the background, you know what I'm saying? Big dog in the background. And this is Bridge. And today we're talking about the ideology of trust. A lot of y'all are terrible with trust. I say y'all, I'm bad with it too. I'm not going to sit here and lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Everybody's bad with trust. Because what is trust? I mean, you have to go down to the bottom of it. You got to break it down. What does trust actually mean? How do you gain trust? How do you trust somebody else? Obviously, trust comes from truth. What is the truth? I'm going to start off with saying that I hate this thing, this phrase that a lot of people say. It's 2 words. And I hate this shit so much because there's only one truth. But everybody and their mama say, my truth. So
why do you hate that?
Because there's only one truth.
That's not true.
Okay, so explain.
There's always 3 sides to a story.
Okay.
Yours, mine, and then the truth in the middle. So the reason that they are allowed to say it's their truth is because how I feel and what's happened to me has to do with how I perceive things. So if I'm already having a bad day and you come in here and you say, Ashley, that's probably how I heard it. Based if we're already beefing or whatever, versus if I'm having a good day and you're like, Ashley, it's like, oh hey. So that my truth is that's how I felt in that moment. You cannot take that away from somebody.
But
However,
I don't think that has anything to do with the truth though.
but it does because
I can understand. That's understanding.
The truth is that you said my name. Now, how that made me feel is different.
Okay.
Or how I interpreted that is different.
Your feelings absolutely is part of the equation, but it's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, I just said, hey, Ashley, you tripping.
You think I'm tripping. I don't think I'm tripping.
That's my truth. But the truth is, I just said, hey, Ashley. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter, I just said, hey, Ashley, and then things happen after that. You feel what I'm saying? So me personally, I feel like remove feelings out the equation. What do we get?
No people.
Huh?
No people.
I know we just get the truth, which is.
But we can never get to that.
We can. How
you
can we
can't,
not?
because regardless of whatever happens, if something happens right now, there will be 3 sides to the story. Nobody knows the truth. So there's no way to prove it.
So what's more beneficial, having the one real truth or just all 3 sides?
You never know the truth because all we're ever hearing or seeing are other people's versions of what happened.
Okay.
So there's no way to ever know the truth. Because how do you prove it?
There's no way?
How do you prove it?
Third party.
We can say that this is gray.
What's the third party?
But let's go all the way back. Who said that that's gray?
Okay.
We don't know. A third party, that's still their version.
So does that mean we'll never know the truth about any particular situation?
Nothing. You never know. We all could sit here and watch a show. I think it's perfect. You think it's terrible. You think it's mid. We all watch the same thing. There's no way to know a truth because it's always your version. That's why I said my truth is very valid.
I mean, that's an opinion,
thought Begonia was stupid.
All right, so I guess that,
you loved it.
That particular situation is opinionated. Mm-hmm. So if we came to mathematical equations.
I was about to say, the only reason my truth doesn't work is when it's a factual conversation.
Something that you can prove.
Yeah.
It is a fact that this is a camera. It is the fact that that is a laptop. But that still gets hazy. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, I would have said it's a fact that I'm a woman. Now I got 10 different things. So I mean,
it's still a fact that you're a woman. Now, what you identify is where the opinion comes in. Now
when I fill out paperwork, I went to the OBGYN there that you go because you have a vagina. They asked me what I was at the OBGYN.
They have to now.
And then there was a laundry list and woman was not an option. It was cisgendered woman. And then they asked me another question below that and said, how was I born? Was I born female or male? At the OBGYN where people are having children. Like, so no, I think we're getting away from like
you gotta kind of understand why that's on the paperwork.
I don't have to understand anything because
what I'm not saying is accept
it. You have a vagina. A fact is I'm at the OBGYN. And the fact is you shouldn't even be asking me what I am because I'm here.
But you know why it's on there. You know why it's on there.
I genuinely don't.
You do.
Outside of people being
you do.
Unstable,
you know exactly why that's on there.
I have not a clue. I was perplexed. I asked the lady if it was a joke. She
tried
so hard not to
why
laugh.
it's on there.
I was like, I don't know what to put for this. There's 5 questions asking me if I have a vagina or not.
I would like to say I learned something today. I did not know that they go to OBGYN.
I didn't know either. I
don't
imagine going,
necessarily want to go into this
Imagine being
topic.
A doctor walking in to give a pap smear and they don't even have
the reality is we live in a world where people no longer see themselves as what they are born as. Oftentimes people feel trapped and they feel like they are something else or someone else.
All of that is fine.
So,
what I'm saying is
as part
verifiable.
As part of that, when you go to a doctor, you want people... And this is where the truth thing can kind of come into my truth thing is, right? When it comes to people who don't identify as what we believe them to be, that's when their truth is expected to be supplanted on us, right? And that's where things get muddy because it's maybe you feel like that. Maybe your entire life you were a boy, but you've always felt like a woman or a girl. That's fine. That's your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have that same truth because I'm not in your brain. There's
no way for us to prove it.
That's not my experience. But to wrap this all up back to where you were talking about, the reason this happens is that there were so many lawsuits and everything where they don't feel treated as what they want to be treated as, that they just had to add that to protect
But if we
themselves.
stuck with truth and a fact and provable, none of that would have been a conversation.
Yeah, but then you're hurting people's feelings, and that's what
so
we care
again,
about.
like I said, it's really hard. The line is ever moving. It's really hard to prove because Apple technically doesn't call that gray. They call it space gray. So technically we're wrong and I lied. So again, the truth is ever changing. We don't know. Is this a table or is it technically an end table? Is this a phone or a cellular device or is it an Apple iPhone cellular device?
I think
What is the
truth and semantics are kind of muddied together. I think that's more semantics. The truth is always determined by, truth is not something that is set in stone. Truth is determined by whoever dictates it, right? It's like good and evil, right? Who dictates whether something's good or something's evil? It's all about perspective.
So again, you
as
can't
an
prove
example, Israel looks at Palestine as evil. Palestine looks at Israel as evil, right? So two sides, they're both looking at as, oh, we're the good guys, you're the bad guys. Same thing with any other war, any other conflict, So what is the truth?
three sides.
That
We
people
ain't never
can
gonna
really
know.
say.
The truth is based on the adjudicator.
We ain't
Truth
never
is
gonna
based
know.
on the winner.
And
The
whoever
strongest,
that
the
is
winner,
determines the truth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
We ain't never gonna know. But I have a question. You said you're bad at trust.
Yeah.
How can you be good at trust? Why are you bad?
In terms of I'm not saying I'm bad. I'm working on it. Like, am I always good at determining who I can trust? You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody has that problem, right? Like, we don't know who we can trust fully. We have experiences in which that allow us to have practices that, we'll meet somebody that might have truthful values or
I think I have a great sixth sense, so I don't know.
consistency. But you also like to cut people off heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you just be like, fuck it. Even if they're like, they might seem felonious, right? And then you're like, nah, fuck that.
If my spidey senses are tingling, I'm never wrong.
So you'll never even know.
I don't need to.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
I trust my instincts. So you don't have that feeling like,
no, I do.
but you don't trust it.
So what I'll say is this. I never been like, when it comes to trust, never been like finessed or anything like that.
Okay.
But what I mean in terms of trust, like credit, I used to give people more credit than they deserve.
Oh, okay. You're too nice.
In a way, it would never get to a point where I necessarily don't benefit from it. So, for example, like you meet somebody, and they come at you, basically, on a regular, like, hey, how you doing? Business practices, you know what I'm saying? We do some business together, whatever. And then you come along, somebody that you both did business practices with, go, hey, that dude, he's kind of shady or whatever. But he's never done anything shady to me.
Okay.
And so that becomes a point where, do I, as a person, because of his shady practices towards somebody else, do I decide to also cut that person off, even though we do good business?
Absolutely. So this just happened to me in business. There's a shady person who we did business with. Everybody calls him shady. We tried to play.
You said y'all did good business with them.
We tried to play a neutral party and give them the benefit of the doubt because they technically never did anything to us. Always kept it in the back of our head that they are, in fact, a shady person.
Facts.
Dealt with it according. This was 3 years ago. 2 nights ago, I got burned in the business dealing with this person. And it's like, yeah. So never fully trusted them. Gave them the opportunity to do bad business, and they did.
Yeah.
Because regardless of whether you trust them or not, when people show their true colors, that's who they are. That's why I'm so quick to cut people off. Because I trust that when you show me who you are the first time, I will believe it. So I don't need 5 examples of how you're a terrible human or 5 examples of how we don't align. Now, I've kept people around that are just fun. And I think that's why you have to have your categories of friends, acquaintances, out and about people, because you don't have to, you can have somebody that you don't really trust, but they're a good time. So that's an acquaintance. You don't tell them your business. You go out, tra-la-la, have fun. You don't trust them with anything serious, but you can trust that you'll have a good time with them.
I think, so my definition of friendship, I think that word itself is it's very stern. I think some people have it's accomplices. To me, an acquaintance is like somebody I might see at work or something, like, hey.
And you might get drinks with somebody at work. You might do.
If I get drinks with you outside of work, like, you're on, that's farther than an acquaintance to me. I don't know.
So what is it? What you gonna call it?
I don't know. I wouldn't say friend either, though.
So it's an acquaintance.
Acquaintance is like
a friendly acquaintance.
Maybe, I don't know.
Everybody's grouped as an acquaintance.
Acquaintance seems so minor to me. It's like, nigga, like, what up, bro? What's up, bro? Yeah, good to see you today. And you keep it pushing. Like, I don't talk to that nigga at all about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's like, but anything past that, I wouldn't even put him in a friend group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a friend to me is somebody I've known. Like, you know my mama. Like, you know my pops type shit. Like, or you know my family.
Some of my friends don't know some of my really good friends don't know my parents.
Or I know their parents or something like that. That's a friend. Or if I don't know them like that, or they haven't know my parents like that, I've known them at least 10 years. I don't know. My gaps between acquaintance and friendship are far and beyond, but I don't have a name for the in between either. Gotcha. You know what I mean? I think me personally, when it comes to, and it might just be how I feel when it comes to being close with people. I don't know how you are when you meet somebody. Like, how close are you to somebody when you meet them?
What do you mean? I feel like a lot of people word vomit with me, so I end up knowing more than I probably should.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh wow, this got real fast.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, they get close with a lot of. They have
especially here in Atlanta. I feel like a lot of people, men and women, are very like yearning for like emotional connection or like trying to find commonalities. So I feel like a lot of people just like everything, and then you're just like, how did we end up here? Like, what is all of this?
Yeah, I don't do that. See, I have layers, right? Like what you know, what he knows, or any, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is completely different, right? And I shed those layers accordingly. And I think because of that, like I said, acquaintance to friendship is different because there are friends who have never met my parents know way more about me than somebody who have seen my parents probably all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Because the levels of trust are different.
Yeah, exactly. Or just what they've shared with me, and therefore
you feel closer.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
But I think that all boils down to trust, because however much you're willing to communicate, once you trust somebody and that guard is down, you feel open with them. And we kind of talked about this before the show. I think it goes into like being able to have different conversations with different people and not feel judged or not feel like, I trust that I know you enough that if I talk to you about shoes, you're going to know everything because I know that that's your thing. I know that's your jam. Now, if I bring up purses, I trust that you don't know nothing.
Right.
So it's like...
But on the flip side, when it comes to the layers and sharing like that, and when it comes to trust and whatnot, you have those who are like, okay, business practices, once again, I know all the bad shit you did. You know all the bad shit I did. Therefore, if I go down, you go down with me because of all the shit that we know.
That's why you never do bad business. I just did a LinkedIn post about this. Never had my name associated with bad business.
Exactly.
Find it.
Because, you know, in order to do business, sometimes some people will want to know about your bad practices, but you also got to know about their bad practices in order to have trust within each other. On the flip side, other than, you know what I'm saying, not positive shit. Like, it's just like, hey, we're only doing business because I could basically blackmail you if you blackmail me type shit.
That's our administration right now. They trust that they all going down.
I mean, that's exactly the administration. I mean, that is based on the Epstein files. I mean, we know that he was basically holding a lot of information from a lot of powerful individuals for that purpose, was to basically say, hey.
That's blackmail.
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you trust easy?
No.
I don't trust anybody.
No. So, fun fact. When I was younger, I was very open, very talkative, like class clown, all that shit, right? Like everybody knew who I was. You know, I was just very
tra-la-la,
rambunctious. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, I started to be a lot more reserved, specifically in Atlanta. The thing about Atlanta to me was a culture shock in that.
So grifty.
And yeah, so being from California, moving to Albuquerque, I was always a minority in my classes, right? And so when I moved out here, went to high school out here, sophomore year.
You feeling like, I'm at home.
Nah, I wasn't even like that.
Really?
Nah, because even though I
seen
seen
so
a lot
many
of
people that look like you.
So the unity that I had with the black kids in my school was like we was family, because we were all we had.
In Albuquerque?
Albuquerque and San Diego, yeah.
Okay.
Like you go to school, whatever. Like I knew people as soon as I got there. Like for example, like middle school, 6th grade. I knew the 8th grade kids, 7th grade kids, even though I never met in my life. They knew who I was.
Because there's a handful of y'all.
I was black, yeah.
Okay.
It's Kell, we're going to make sure you good. Whatever happened, if I got in a fight with somebody, they're rushing, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll get with a fight. It got so serious, I'll get in a fight with somebody. The Mexican kids or white kids, friends that were friends of mine, would go get the older black kids. Didn't know them, but they're like, hey, Kellen's in trouble. So you'll see all of them.
They ain't going to help you, but I'm going to go get somebody to help you.
No, they would, but it's like they know who to go get to go, you know what I'm saying, make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So it was that kind of unity. I come out here and I'm watching
Crabs in a Barrel.
I'm seeing black kids fight each other, steal from each other, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about even relatives, cousins, stuff like that, right? And so it was just a whole different. I didn't understand that, and I wasn't the only person that realized this. It was kids who were from New York. This was during Katrina, so it was kids in New Orleans. It was a lot. It was crazy. So seeing all that when it came to trust, I realized, and unfortunately, in the worst way, I realized I couldn't even trust my own people when I got here.
I feel like something that I learned really early was the only thing that you can trust is that people will always have their best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Regardless. Like, whoever it is, parent, spouse, kids, whoever. People have a survival instinct, and they're always going to want to protect themselves first. So if you trust that regardless of the situation or the circumstances, that people are always going to look out for their best interest, your expectations of people lower.
Yeah.
And then things just become more amenable. But yeah, I definitely don't trust people.
No, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you're supposed to have some kind of wall, some kind of guard.
But I think it comes with privacy too. Like, I'm also very private.
Okay.
So I think you can't be private and trust everybody.
That's true. Yeah, definitely.
Like, you don't have privacy. Like, you just don't. Like, I don't talk to anybody about my relationship ever. Like, it's me and my spouse or boyfriend or whoever. Like, good, bad, or indifferent, everything's always fine.
I mean, as long as it's like, as long as your privacy makes sense. As long as you ain't no serial killer.
I mean, you would never know.
Exactly. So it's like, what that nigga do past 7 o'clock? I don't know.
Who knows? But would you know anyways? Like, you technically never know. That's why trust is so finicky. You only know, and this is why I love the internet, because people are seeing it more. You literally only know the version of people that they decide to show you. You know podcast Ashley. You don't know work Ashley. You don't know social Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know at home family Ashley. Those are all individual people.
Mm-hmm.
How I am with my family that are grown versus family that are kids versus work versus here. So that's why when people get so mad on social media, like, oh, they're fake. It's like, you're mad because the version that you've created and the version that they've allowed you to see isn't what you thought it was.
Do you put on masks?
Don't we all?
I mean, what kind of mask though, right?
What kind are you asking me?
Some people have the full blown, right?
You told me earlier today that you think I say anything. I don't.
No, I don't think I ain't say that.
I keep a lot in.
I don't think you say anything. I think now I expect it from you. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you don't know what to expect.
You definitely catch me off guard sometimes. But I mean, honestly, I'm not too surprised from you, right? Like, I just think it's funny every time. It's something I always laugh about because it's always funny to actually gonna say something out of pocket, right?
I don't even think it's out of pocket, but okay.
It was kind of out of pocket. You know what I mean? Whatever. But
do you think I'd be out of pocket? I don't think I'm out of pocket.
No, just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it could be the full mask or it could be the half mask. You know what I'm saying? I think I go half mask. Y'all not gonna get the real me. Honestly, I probably get canceled. Y'all get the real me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
How many people do you think get the real you?
Handful. The real handful.
The real you. Handful. I would say I think less than a handful, because when I think of the real me, I think it's really hard because the only time you're really you is when you're normally by yourself. I think unless you're married or you have a spouse, it's really hard to who are you?
I don't know, because look, you can't.
The version of you that you are with even your mom who birthed you is not the real you.
Who, with my mom's?
Yes.
No, I could be 100 me with my mom's.
No, you're not about to tell your mom your business when it comes to girls. Oh, I just did this or I did.
My mom already know not to even attempt.
But you get what I'm saying? So her version of you is not who you truly are if certain things are on your mind. No,
she know. I think she knows.
I think she knows not to ask, but she's never seen it, is what I'm saying. So everybody has versions of us. Mm-hmm. That's why how you present in front of your grandma, how you present in front of children, mm-hmm. how you present at work.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's similar. I don't know if there's a real term for this, but it reminds me of, I went to college. So when I went to college, I had a class and it was a speech class. And inside it was speech environment. And it talks about how your speech changes based on who you're around. So if you're in a more corporate setting, you're not going to use as much slang. If you're around your Black friends, you'll be more comfortable, you might mention hard wig, soft life. Whereas if you're around your white friends, you might be like, it's just a bad wig. You're not gonna bring up like a lace front, or you're not gonna get as ingrained because you know they don't know. So you change your speech to adhere to the environment that you're around. So I think it's very similar with people. I think we adjust who we are based on our environment. Where you go, you're not gonna dress like that to go to a Michelin star restaurant.
Well, a Michelin star restaurant wouldn't allow you in there wearing this.
So you're going to adhere to your environment. Does that necessarily mean that you're wearing a mask? And I think that's the problem that we have now with society is y'all want to be a different version of yourself that you can't. Like, it goes back to old people, a time and a place. Yeah, you might be a little ratchet hood booger. Keep that at home. Like, you don't need to be at the airport in a bonnet trying to fight in a onesie.
You don't like the onesies and the bonnets?
I do, from anybody, and I've seen more white people recently than anybody else. What? You're gonna spit your water out. Why? In what world does it make sense to walk around with a bonnet on?
Why not?
Why?
It's free country.
Why are you wearing lingerie
you like
in the streets?
You cool with that? Like, how you feel about that?
Why are you wearing?
You don't like the bonnets and the onesies?
I'm not a fan. No.
It's so
onesies.
ghetto.
What you talking about?
A pajama onesies, pajama day at school.
Yeah, nah,
at the airport?
Pajamas.
Nah, bro.
I saw this man, this grown white man.
Nah, bro.
He had locks, a silk pink bonnet, and like a panda onesie with his toes out and weird little slippers that were leaning. And I was just like, what is going on? It's not even a race thing.
I think some people get too comfortable, bro.
Yes. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with their...
I'm
what does
sorry.
their comfort have to do with me?
You are in a public place.
You're
Why
right.
are you in pajamas?
You're right. What does their comfort have to
They
do
ain't
with
butt
me?
ass naked. I don't know.
So at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, I can't really truly be mad, but if I had a say in it, I would say don't do it. Right? Like,
There should be so many
I'm
rules.
not a fan. Nobody with me gonna be doing that shit.
There should be so many rules. I wish
you ain't with me. You ain't getting out my car.
You might see somebody doing
a
that
bonnet,
shit.
pajamas. Like I trust
That's
that I would
like
say
wrong,
something.
buddy.
What are
don't
you
see somebody
doing?
that shit.
No, I get it, right? Like I get it. Like I guess if that's comfortable for you, I guess do your own thing.
No,
But
do not do your own thing. Put some damn clothes on. What?
I feel like sweatpants and a shirt is comfortable too. Like, or
hello,
you know,
what time and a place?
I mean, I think bonnets have kind of changed though. They're like scarves now. People use them like scarves. I don't know.
Look, so I understand the discourse in terms of.
I just don't care to see it. I don't care to see it.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't see the.
Exactly.
You
I don't
what?
care to see it.
No, I'm saying I don't.
He's saying he don't care.
I don't
he
really
don't
care,
care,
bro.
yeah.
Like it does not affect me whatsoever.
It doesn't,
If
and
it
that's
doesn't-
why.
It
And
does
that's why
affect
I
you.
don't.
Do you know why it affects you? Because people that are not familiar with the purpose of it or anything, they associate a bonnet with a certain type of individual. Spirit Airlines. Enough said. Like I don't even have to go anymore.
No, she's right. It does affect our public perception.
So when a white person sees you, they just like,
It's just like people sagging, right?
But it's like I said though, and I told you this with the white people that I know. Do not associate me with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me for me.
But they know you.
And I'm glad you're 10
But
people
you're
that
supposed
know
to have
you.
that mindset of black people are their own. Everybody is their own person. It does not.
Who's supposed to have that mindset?
Intelligent people.
No.
Intelligent
If we don't
people,
have none of those,
Do you
the
think
reading level
we live in an
third
intelligent
grade.
country?
Come
No,
on, man.
but listen, but you already know how I feel about dumb. I don't care about it. I can't get.
I'm
But
just
that's
saying,
the
but-
majority.
Dumb.
That's the
I feel you.
majority.
I feel you, but y'all know this.
Them the
I don't
people who
care.
run in the country right now.
I get it, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that them niggas is not in here. You know what I'm saying? I do my due diligence and voting and all the other shit. But at the same time, I can't sit here and give a fuck about what a dumb ass person thinks about me. I can't.
But you
control
can
that.
trust and believe that it affects you, and you can trust and believe that I'm judging.
It does. It probably does in the public perception and of the dumb people who are like, oh, she's wearing a bonnet, so that nigga he's associated with her, even though I have no idea who the fuck that is. I can't control that.
Yeah, it is perception.
But at the same time,
I went to a sub spot. Black woman with her child, kid running around, crazy as hell, doing all kinds of shit. I get up there, the fucking dude behind the counter makes a joke like, "Hey, go get your baby mama." What the fuck?
That's funny. But
That's not funny. I would have went off.
That's not the same.
I would've went off.
That's not the same thing.
I would have went
because
off. That's not funny.
In my head, I'm like,
Do not associate me with this mess.
That's not the same thing. It's funny. It's funny because it happened to him. That's the only reason I'm laughing. But
that's crazy.
that's
as
not
fuck.
the same thing because that lady, she's allowing her child to just run wild. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's disrupting everybody. I don't think somebody wearing a bonnet in a pink onesie or whatever the fuck is disrupting anybody.
I think it's disruptive.
that's
I don't like it. I feel like
No, he was. I mean, look, bro.
I would feel different if you're on an overnight flight and you're putting it on before you go to sleep. You can't not wear a bonnet for 2 hours. You got up, got in your car, drove to the airport, went through TSA, went through the lounge, now we're in line on the flight, and you could not have taken that off for all of that? Like, what is the purpose of still having it? What is the purpose? What is the reason? You got out of your bed, hopefully washed, brushed your teeth, did everything, and put your pajamas back on to go into a public setting, and then you're going to go get in your bed. I know you are. What? No, trust and believe anybody
I think
around
it's just
me.
the differences of
I would
opinion
not be.
on that one.
I would not be around anybody
I've been
like
in
that.
airports. I've seen them.
And I judge you. And do you know what? You're never going to get an upgrade. No one's ever going to take you serious. And they're judging you.
I mean, I guess.
And then the rest of your day, you are the people that then complain, I always have these bad things that happen to me and they always judge me. Yeah, look at you. You look like a clown. Yes.
I think it just plays
you look
into
like the joke you are.
fitting
Yes.
a stereotype, right?
It's like if I see a dirty nigga, damn, he dirty. That's tough. But at the same time, that nigga being dirty has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it does because you get judged.
It falls
Period.
into
But
it
I
falls
suppose-
into
Period.
it falls into stereotypes,
The person
right?
who's judging me, though, am I supposed to respect how they feel about that kind of
No,
shit?
but if they have power, you're now going to be treated funny because of what's happening.
I mean, that,
Like if you don't see how that's a trickle down.
so
if there's two black women in bonnets fighting at the airport, in slippers, in bonnets fighting, when you get your black behind in line, they are going to have an attitude when they take your little ticket, go. Because they're irritated. Because it's a trickle down. Get your people. These are your folks.
but
Control them.
So you see how crazy that is already?
It doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, this is real life. Whether it's right or wrong or indifferent, this is the society that we live in.
So
you are
instead
expected to behave a certain type of way.
me, instead of saying,
There's a woman on the internet right now who she was dressed very nice, looked very nice, was at an expensive restaurant. She said she was in the bathroom peeing. This little white girl saw her and told her mom, I didn't think they were allowed in places this expensive. Why do you think that is? Because that mess is all she's seeing. She doesn't see ethnic wealthy people. She associates black people with bonnets and bullshit.
but who made it bullshit? Is my
Because
question.
if there's
Why is it bullshit?
because there's a certain type of behavior that goes to that person. Similar to how we
It's-
knew
it's
Dr.
stereotypes.
Cheyenne was not a doctor.
It's all
You're not
falling-
wearing
we're
a gold
falling
chain.
into
You're
that.
not
This is
doing
just
things like
That's what I'm
that.
saying. So
conversation.
if I allow somebody to say, "Oh, that's bullshit," you know what I'm saying? Even though you don't even know that person, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just clothing. It's always to
But
me.
that's not true.
To me, that's
not
always
true.
been clothing.
I don't
if that's
know.
the case, if that's
If
the
that
case,
if that was
you
the
would go
case,
to-
you
would
could
go
come out
to-
in some bummy ass shit.
Time and place though, like she said, if the airport said you can't wear that shit, cool, I get it. 100.
But that's not
But the
true
airports ain't
because
say that.
if that was the case, you wouldn't have a haircut. You wouldn't care how you look. You wouldn't care what you're doing because it wouldn't matter. So that's a lie. That's a lie.
Me
That's a
personally,
lie.
I do care. I'm saying if they don't care, that has nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying. Like I care how I look like in front of people. If they don't, that's up to them. It's
We
a free
can agree
country.
to disagree.
I'm just being
I mean,
real.
but this is an opinion based conversation anyway.
I-
Her opinion
you're not gonna
is
see me in the airport
her
with bonnets.
opinion. Her
You would
opinion is
never
that she
see
doesn't
me
want to see
anywhere.
it.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying like if they do it, but that's how I feel
No,
about.
I'm judging and I'm mad and I'm irritated. It's
I mean,
not okay.
I'm not a fan of it, but you do you. It doesn't.
It's
really,
not
you
okay.
know.
It's not okay. And
I
then you
can't. Can
wonder-
I can't be mad. Like
I
ain't
can't
got
be
shit to
mad.
do with me
If
unless you
I'm-
with me.
If I'm in the airport,
Oh yeah, bro. That's
first
a
of
whole
all, you would
different-
never be with me.
You
All
pulling
of
up
my
with a
friends know-
chick at the grocery store and she in her bonnet and her PJs, bro. You cool with that? Your girl pull out. You
Yeah.
cool with that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nobody in my life or in my circle would ever. I've left my mom at home. You don't want to get dressed, you're not coming with me. Period. I do not have, and there's associations with that. You could say how things should be, shouldn't be, whatever. I have great days. I do. I don't run into weird people that talk to me crazy unless I'm here. I don't have awkward interactions. I have a very blissful, peaceful life because of where I go, because of how I act, and because of how I'm put together. If you think you're going to come and disrupt my peaceful flow with shenanigans, absolutely not. My mom didn't want to do her hair. She was looking crazy. I said, you need to get dressed. I'm not getting dressed. This is what I'm wearing. Well, you're not coming with me. Like, your parents didn't do that to you as a kid. You're not going. You don't want to get dressed. You don't want to listen. You're staying here. Same thing. You're staying here. You're not going to come into my areas and come like that. That's why you get treated like that. That's why you end up in bullshit all the time because you're dressed like bullshit. Put it together. It sounds very superficial. Like, if you don't feel good, you should go out of your way to dress up, to keep yourself together, because you will feel better. Like, oh, I'm always getting like these weird interactions and I have to go through security and I have to do this and I have to do that. Yeah, because you look like a security threat, bro. Like, you look like a
In a
problem.
bonnet?
In anything. Like, you need to be dressed appropriately. You should be taking... Now, I'm not getting into style and what people wear and what's this and what's this. Basic things. A bonnet that is it's literally made to wear in bed. I shouldn't have to explain that you should only wear it in your bed. First of all, why do you even want all the nasty air on there? You're now sitting on everybody's headrest, and then you're gonna get in your bed and lay your head on the pillow. That's nasty. Your pajamas, nasty. Public place. Airports are disgusting. Why? But you guys are also the people that are sleeping on the floor. And nasty. I should not have to explain that you should not be wearing lingerie outside.
That's crazy.
Fishnets with no panties on outside in the streets of Atlanta. What is happening?
I think it's just one of those things
That's
as time goes
one of the
on.
ones
I
that
saw two young ladies.
just
They were not
evolves.
black, because I feel like we always get blamed for everything. They were Asian. Skirts, I could see their little butt cheeks. Just out. Little dress, little skirt. Why is your ass out at a restaurant? Like, I don't understand. Why do we have to explain those things? Time and a place. Time and a place. Time and a place. Bring back shame. Bring back decorum.
That shit ain't coming back.
Bring back calling people out. Bring back not making everything okay. I do.
Shame ain't coming back because
Shame
you
needs to
can
come
you can
back.
make
So
money off of
back
shit
to-
that can
back
make you
to trust.
shameful.
I
but-
mean, how do you determine what is not okay or what isn't okay? What is okay and what is not okay?
With who you trust?
No, in terms of like it's the
Or
same
what you
thing. Like
trust.
what is okay? Yeah, because it's the same thing. Like how do you trust and how do you know what not to trust? Like what is the determining factors?
Well, I feel like we're all born with spidey senses.
Yeah, but some of them spidey senses are terrible.
But I think it's because you don't listen to them.
Yeah, because they're fucking terrible. Like,
There is no way to determine it.
I
There is no
think-
blueprint.
they're not always
In my
great.
opinion,
Because a blueprint has to come from somebody who makes it, and that means you got to trust their moral
I don't
sense.
think so. Because even as a kid, like, my mom would bring me around people, and I'm like, no, I'm not getting out the car.
Your
Not
trust,
doing
your
it.
trust comes from like life experience sometimes.
I
I mean
also-
that is intuition.
I think
right?
it's
so
intuition.
you trust your intuition.
I think it's environment. I think it's paying attention.
Mhm.
And I feel like you need to trust yourself. There's times that you get feelings.
But see, this is where we go back to my truth. If you're trusting just yourself, that means it's your truth.
Yeah. And you should trust your truth. You should. You should. I think that's the thing.
I think it's just hard to navigate in a world where everybody has the capabilities to have their own trust in their own truth. So determining which one is right and which one is wrong is ultimately up to the person. I mean, some group, you can go with the herd on some stuff. You shouldn't go with the herd on other things. It's an ebb and flow kind of thing. I don't think there's any there's no certified answer to this kind
Everybody's barometer is different. That's
There's
the
no
thing.
certified answer because what's bad to me could be fine to you. Like we just had this conversation with the bonnets. What's bad to you could be whatever to the next person, and what's whatever to the next person could be, something serious. You never know.
And that's why I posed the question earlier. It was like when I said my trust and how I trust somebody. Like you and me are good, but you've not been good with other people. So it's like But like you said, it could rebound because
It will rebound. It will always rebound.
They could at some point do bad to me.
It will always rebound.
Right.
What you mean?
So if you do business with somebody that is known to do bad business, but you haven't gotten burned yet.
Oh yeah.
But it's the same as like gossip or like obviously I'm a girl, so I think of like girls. Like, oh, well, I don't mess with her because she talks about people. Oh, well, she doesn't talk about me yet. It's going to happen. So then you navigate that how you see fit.
Well, I mean that's on you though because you have data to like.
But
hey,
that's
this
with
person
everything.
does this.
Whether it's business, whether it's relationships. Like if you date a serial cheater, and then you get cheated on. I mean, for me.
So I would also say I think a lot of people get lost in their own trust and their own truths because sometimes you could see somebody get cheated on, right? And in your head, you're like, okay, well, then that means most relationships. The truth is that most relationships end in cheating.
But that's
I think a really big problem that we always come back to red pill and blue pill. One of the biggest truths I think that people have developed in their mental is that women don't want men who don't fit a certain description, right?
But that's true. But I think that's for everybody.
I
There's a
I don't think it's that true. Like where men think, what I'm saying is like the men think you have to be this tall, you have to make this
you
much
do.
money, you have
You
to do this.
do. You do.
That's not. No, it's not true.
It is. And I feel like it's the same as a dude. Like men, if we're going to say for a majority, most women want a tall man that's financially secure and that's technically handsome. That's a fact.
Technically handsome.
That is a fact. Because I'm saying technically handsome because everybody's version of cute or handsome or fine is
I
different.
mean, you could say ugly.
So that-
I mean, you can say not ugly. You can
So
say,
with
you know what
those
I'm
three
saying?
things, but hold on, with those three things, I feel like men on the other side have that.
Mm-hmm.
We all grew up in the 90s. Who was the girl next door? Some little girl with big boobs, a little frame, and like bubbly personality, and it was the hot girl next door. For men, there is a type. You guys want a woman that other men feel are attractive. You want somebody that other people want. You want somebody that has a nice body to whatever you deem as a nice body. And you want somebody that's deemed as attractive to whatever that looks like. Everybody has a type. The issue comes into play when it's, okay, if you're 4'11", your tall could be 5'8". Whereas I'm 5'11", my tall man needs to be at least 6'2". So I think that's where like the height comes in.
Well, and that's
then
what I
it
mean.
changes.
And that's what I mean. Like everybody thinks they want a 6'5" dude, no
But I
matter
think
what height they are, or they
because-
want a dude who makes. Everybody wants a dude who makes 500,000 a year.
But that's not. But I think with the internet, that has, in their defense, that has become the new norm. Is your man over 6 foot? Does your man make over $1 million a year? Is your man conventionally attractive? If not, you're dating a bum.
But is that the truth?
I think that is the truth that social media has pushed out and shoved down our throats because the minority is the loud majority right now. The same way these men want a specific typecast woman. There would not be all of these women with these BBLs, these lipo 360s, these overly huge boobs, and these big old lips if that's not what's deemed conventionally attractive right now. They would not do it. Women are getting fined for men and men are doing stuff to get fined for women. And it is what it is. But I also think that's when going on social media and telling your business gets you into trouble because you're trusting the internet, the World Wide Web. You're trusting it as a diary. Bring back diaries, bring back therapy, bring back talking to somebody in person, because when you get on the internet and you tell all of your business and you trust that all of these strangers that are liking and commenting are supporting you, you end up in these really bad situations because now there's a influencer now, she talked and talked and talked about all the things she did not want in a relationship. And do you know what that's doing? Giving somebody the blueprint of who to pretend to be. So now she's with this man. They are separated. She had a baby by him. I think he said, it doesn't matter because you're my baby mom forever now. And she's crying on the internet because she trusted the internet to spill all of her business. And he portrayed that he was all these things that she wanted, got what he wanted, and now it's not. And we see that more and more with the internet because people are too trusting. You're putting where you're going on vacation. You're venting about your last boyfriend, your last spouse, your house, your job, your car. It is a breeding ground for predatory men and women. I hear about it more from men doing it because now they're like, oh my gosh, I really value a woman who wants to stay home. I really value a woman who, is sensitive and in tune with her emotions and, prioritizes her looks and cares about getting her nails and hair done. Yeah, because every video you've posted for the last 6 months is how your ex didn't want you to get your hair and nails done. So now here comes Prince Charming because you've trusted the internet to tell all your business. Now you got predators. We're too trusting.
The social media dynamic is crazy.
We're too trusting. We're way too trusting. You're too trusting when you first meet somebody and you're telling them all your business, where you work, what you do, where you live. You
talking about women specifically?
In general, men are simpler than women. That's why when I first moved to Atlanta, men were getting robbed left and right. And when I would read the story and I'm like, what do you mean he met this girl at the club and brought her back to his home where he lives and then got robbed?
He's probably not from here.
What? What? Home? He has a home. Niggas was getting robbed in their houses when I first moved here in 2020.
Kick door. I mean, that happens everywhere, though.
No, they were bringing home women from the club to their
getting
house.
Lined up. Yeah, they're getting lined up. Yeah, that happens everywhere.
They were getting robbed by women.
Yeah, that happens everywhere.
Because they're too trusting. Men are more trusting.
Thinking with their dick. Thinking with their dick, for sure.
It's.
I agree with
I don't
what
think
you're
it's
saying,
that
though.
they're thinking with their dick.
Oh, they're 100%.
No,
Absolutely.
with men,
Absolutely.
with men, if it's like, hey, be careful going out to your car tonight. It's dark. You like, what big grizzly bear about to get me? Like, you're not thinking, oh, somebody could have a gun, somebody could do this, somebody could do that. As a man, and obviously I can't tell you how you think. This is my opinion. As a man, you guys are more like, what are the odds of this happening to me? So you're less vigilant. You're more laxed about it. Like, as a woman, I'm like, I know for a fact.
Does a lion concern itself with being attacked by another lion?
But y'all ain't lions.
I mean, we think we are.
We definitely think we is.
Oh, but that's the problem. And that's why you guys make the perfect prey.
But see, I don't go to clubs by myself, though, either, though. I would never see niggas is...
Doesn't matter. I'm not even talking about going to the club by yourself. I just mean things in general. Like, things that women have to be super hyper vigilant about, safety-wise. Having your keys in your car, so when you walk to the garage, you can just boop boop, getting in your car and locking your car before you put your seatbelt on, backing up so that you can pull out. Like, just little things, making sure the lights are on, making sure, I'm going on a date. Is this man gonna try and kill me? Like, hey sis, I'm gonna drop my pin. Watch me.
I think society has taught y'all not to trust these certain situations because y'all are more susceptible, right? By statistics. Statistically, y'all are more susceptible.
Y'all are supposed to be less trusting anyway.
I don't think that's true.
Y'all supposed to be way more cognizant about, especially
Everything,
surroundings than we are. 100%.
Why are we supposed to be?
Y'all
If you guys are hunters and gatherers, why would we need to be more cognizant?
I mean, we're not hunters and gatherers.
I'm saying based on like historical data, like if we're
back
why?
Back
sure,
then,
but I'm
yeah, but
saying
like I said,
nowadays-
Why would a woman now need to be more vigilant than a man?
Because y'all are in danger.
Because you guys
more
are the
than-
predators.
Yeah, I was about to say men are predators now.
What you thought I was gonna say? Nah.
I know. I didn't know.
Okay.
I was trying to see where you were going with
Yeah,
this.
I mean,
It's
I didn't
always
know. I didn't
crazy
know
when
where I
I
was going.
hear a female friend like say, "Oh yeah, I just met this guy at the club. You're gonna go back with what? What?
Yeah,
you don't
men
even
are
know him.
unhinged.
You don't even know him. Like that's absolutely crazy. I would freak out.
I mean,
now
the
if Kell
probability-
was like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna go back with this girl I met at the club," like, "Oh, it's Kell. He's good. He's got it."
But
yeah,
women
somebody
are too
will- somebody will
trusting.
get shot.
I listened to a video of this guy.
You probably ain't got to shoot him. You just punch him in the throat one time.
I
No, they're
listened-
getting shot.
I listened to a video of this guy talking about his night with this woman that he met at the club. They were tra-la-la. He felt like she spiked his drink, but he went home with her anyways. And he's like telling this story. And the only thing I can think the whole time is like, how did you get through life? Like, you're just an idiot. Like, you've named 50 red flags and you're just like,
She must have look. She looked good. That blood was not flowing to the brain.
I'm trying to tell you, when that
You
blood
know?
does not flow to the brain.
And then he was drugged. Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't flowing to the brain.
Like, she was trying to take his friend first and then hopped over to him. So I'm like, you deserve anything to happen. It's like, you're just an
They
idiot.
don't care as long as you look good.
Idiot.
You said you think the nigga was supposed to like, oh, you went to my friend, I ain't gonna.
We
fuck
don't do
shit.
that. Men don't do that.
So fuck shit, bad. That's score.
If
one for
anything,
me.
we worried that y'all be mad at us for doing it.
That's a buzzer beater. We take it all.
If
day.
if I walk up to a group and I holler at the one I like and she like no, but her friend look good. Hey, how you doing?
Straight
Like-
up, right, next in line.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean niggas. We like what you say.
I'm
bar is
shooting.
so low.
I'm shooting
Very
for
simple.
efficiency.
Niggas is simple, yo.
And this is why I trust that I be in the house.
Niggas. I mean, niggas go outside. I mean, what do you think niggas go outside for? Like,
I don't know.
You're just gonna say, hey, how you
Not a
guys doing?
hobby, that's for sure.
That's why I don't go outside anymore. I'm not part of those practices anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm more.
I'm so glad you're reformed.
Yeah. It's very, you know what I'm saying? It's very enlightening. Definitely when you get to my age, I'll definitely want to try that out.
Try out sitting in the house. Rent is high.
I never
But
but what do you mean by going outside? Like going to the club and stuff?
Yeah, doing the
I
doing
never
the solo,
like
doing the
I
solo,
never like
you know what I'm
clubs
saying? Or
and
the
stuff.
little-
And
I love being
if anything,
outside.
if anything, I try to push myself to go out by myself
I mean,
more
I feel like
nowadays.
outside is for y'all more anyway.
It is.
I feel like
It's definitely for y'all.
Like,
more.
I love the word whimsical. I feel like it's getting used more now. But, like, I love a good, like, tra-la-la day.
Yes.
Like,
What is
let's
a
just
tra-la-la
see-
day?
Like, let's just see what happens. Like, let's maybe start at TJ Maxx. Let's get on social
Yeah, no, I
media,
can't
see
do
what's
that.
going to happen. Maybe I'll do brunch over here. Maybe I'll stop at the plant store. Maybe I'll go to Home Depot. I'm just going to tra-la-la. Like, wherever the wind may take me, that's where I'll end up.
Yeah, see, we plan. We don't do that shit.
I plan too, but I love to have days where I'm like, I don't know, wherever I feel like going
But
today.
y'all, see, y'all get the calls like, we're gonna go to so and so.
No,
You
like
don't get that?
I'm the one that calls. Like I'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to this plant store
Oh, you're
today.
the-
They're
so
doing
you're the-
like plans and martinis.
She's
You
the
want to go?"
organizer.
And
Yeah.
then, okay, what are we gonna do after? I don't know. Like, let's just see what happens. And then I just get on social media and see. When I first moved here, I was just club hopping, and I would never know my next destination until somebody else told me. Like, oh, okay, well, this is getting kind of like lame. Where are you going? It doesn't sound good. Where are you going? Oh, I'm gonna go there. And then you go wherever the road takes you. And I swear I have like the best experiences. But I do trust that I drive my own car, keep my own keys, and handle my own business. I don't be trusting people like that. But it's such a great day. I feel like men don't do that. Y'all be going out with a purpose. I'm gonna go here and my goal is to find 3 bad bitches and I'm gonna take one home.
Man,
that's crazy.
That's absolutely, yeah.
And then you end up with nothing.
That's a great day.
And then you end up with nothing. Because you didn't just bebop around. Like, anytime I go out without a plan, I end up having the best days ever. Like,
You
I
have some dudes out there who just be bopping around.
Yeah,
you know?
just do stuff. Like, it's so fun.
I mean, we really bebop around till the mission is, till we have to guarantee. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the guaranteed kill, the solo kill. But you gotta have trust. You know
I've never gone out with the intent to meet a man.
You're not supposed to.
I hope not.
No.
You're not supposed to.
In my younger days, I wouldn't say that, but today I believe yes, it's good that you don't.
But
sometimes I'd
no,
be like,
no. Let me be the
maybe there's a
antithesis
fine
to this.
man,
No, you
like, hopefully,
you should.
but,
You
like,
know, y'all aren't the prize anymore. We're the prize too.
Oh, I don't mean it like that. I mean, like, men go out with the intent to find a woman. Like,
yeah,
I'm
but y'all go to the club just to have fun, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Clubs,
like, I've never
clubs have never really. I mean,
clubs,
as
bars,
a guy,
anything.
what is fun at the club for me?
Music, drinks, your friends. Why are you there?
I can listen to music at home. I can hang out with the homies at the crib. I could drink at the house.
Girls could pull us to the crib.
What? But at the club, you don't have to think about anything. The music is just on. The vibes are lit. Like, what do you mean?
I can listen to music at home.
That's your problem.
I can turn my house into the club.
Like, have you been to Block and Drum?
No.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Such a vibe. They have like a DJ.
But me, I'm not a clubber. I don't like being in places where there's so many people and I can't move or I can't, like, when I'm breathing, I feel like I'm breathing somebody. It just
go to Block and Drum early. It's not a club, but it's a vibe. Like, you would.
I'll chill at a bar. I'll chill at a bar all day. But like,
I need to be able to move around.
I'll sit at a bar.
Just caged in.
I mean, that's, difference. I don't like to be in a busy
social
place.
Depends on my mood.
Hey, guys.
Depends on my mood.
What are you guys doing?
Depends on
What's your name?
It really depends.
I'll be more social if I got a little more alcohol in me. If I got alcohol in me, I'll be social. But
yeah.
Yeah.
But because I don't trust people, I will say, if somebody's like overly friendly, I start the questions. Because, like, why are you here?
To you?
Yeah.
She looking at him like,
who sent you?
Why? Are you with the CIA?
Not even like what? Where have you been on my social media that you think I'm talking to your man? Like, let's just get to it.
Oh, that's crazy. That's different. That's crazy.
That's women.
So when you meet somebody new, you go out, whatever, what is the one thing that you say, or that helps gain that first level of trust? What is
male or female?
Both. So give me one or the other. You meet a female. What is the first thing that can give them a credit piece or like a point in terms of, okay, I could trust you by 1 point?
Both people I let talk. So I don't trust anybody for a really long time,
right.
period. Both people I let talk. Like, I just let you talk because you will tell me everything that I need to know, and people love to talk about themselves. So talk, and then I'll ask you questions about yourself, and then I can gauge based on your answers. Big red flag in Atlanta, men or women, asking them what they do. If it takes you 45 minutes and I still don't understand what it is that you do and you've just gone everywhere but to your job or what it is, you're untrustworthy. Just tell me you're a scammer. Just tell me you're a prostitute. Like, what do you do? Like, what is happening here?
I provide a premier service to people in the local metropolitan
I'm a
area.
sugar baby. I'm a this, I'm a that. Like, I'm a scammer. I get money. What? Okay, doing what? Stuff.
I mean, you know now that when somebody say get money, it's either one of those two things.
Not even get money. This man, I tuned out. I was so annoyed.
I feel like if you can't put a name to it, then it's
you wouldn't understand.
It's
if
you know, you know.
He explained nothing.
That's what everybody say.
That's what it is. I mean, if a nigga, you're not ever gonna say your crime
out
loud. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a scammer, yeah.
So you're gonna be like, I get money. I bet. Off the rip, you already like you're supposed to know, nigga. I do.
Somebody asks me what I do. I'm gonna straight up tell them.
Because I'm going to ask questions because I'm gonna make you say it. Yeah, you just talked for 5 minutes, and I have
she want to know though.
I have no idea what it is that you do. What is your job? Oh, it's hard to explain. Try to explain it. Give me one sentence elevator pitch right now. What do you do?
I feel like it's just easier to say you unemployed. Shit.
Right. At that point, because like, what do you do?
I mean, he's
There was this dude at Lifetime, he talked for 25 minutes and I'm sitting there and my friend is laughing at me. He's like cracking up because he knows that I'm annoyed. And he finished talking and I was like, so what do you do? Like, you've said nothing. Like, what is your occupation? When you file your taxes, what do you put down as your source of income?
They don't file taxes.
I mean, I don't know what he does. I'm like, at this, and then he just kept talking and I was like, I don't care anymore. Please stop talking to me. Like, I'm over it. But that's how you're untrustworthy. Because you can't even tell me what it is that you do every day. Well, what? Untrustworthy.
Yeah.
If you red flags in females, if you're like, I try to have female friends, but they're just so mean to me. You're the problem. You're the problem. You're the problem. If you're a man, it's hard to find homeboys out here. I got a few homegirls. No, done. Nope.
What
You have
mean?
a roster.
What does that mean?
You have a roster. You're going to pretend like they're your friends. You're sleeping with all of them. I don't have time for this.
Damn.
Absolutely not.
You can't have female friends?
Yeah, you can, but talking like that, and you have no male friends? Yeah, nah. No, sir. Are you a pimp? Are you Taz? Is this Taz Angels? What's happening here? What's going on? You don't have one homeboy? One. I'm unfriendly as fuck, and I have a
never had
homegirl.
one homeboy though.
Like, there's no men that you can call right now. Like, you.
He just moved out here? You said, right?
Oh, several men are like this. Several men are like this.
I've never had no nigga say, I ain't got no homeboy, I just got homegirls. Is he gay?
Oh, my
He's
homeboys,
gotta be.
my homeboys don't really
gay.
live here. Like, I just moved here. I got a
Keep
few
playing.
How the fuck you meet all these bitches and you ain't got one nigga?
Ain't no such
Not
thing.
one
I ain't never heard of
homeboy
that.
in sight.
You ever heard? I ain't never heard of that. Hey, if you a nigga, you only got homegirls, bro. No homies. Say it in the comments because I've never heard this in my life. Let me know. Do you go both sides or are you bisexual?
I don't know how you got there, but
It has to be. There's no other way. There's no other way. A dude, like, how do you? I say, like, men have to have another homie to like confide in. You have to. You know what I'm saying?
as a person, you have to have somebody. Like, I'm very unfriendly. I will cut people off so fast. I have a solid group of friends.
Yeah, you gotta have that. Yeah.
I have friends in different states. I have friends in my state. Like,
unless you got like unless your homegirls is like Brorilla or something. You know what I'm saying? On that kind of tip, that's the only way I can see that. I had a homegirl back in the day for sure. She was on that. That was a homie, like she was a brother or something like that. But that's the only way.
Like, what is it? Like a young ma?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Homeboy.
Exactly like that. Like, that's the only way in which you can get that off. But otherwise, if they all bad or something like that, you ain't got no homies.
If when you're telling me stories, you're always the victim.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like, it's just always woe is me. Like, they were just so mean.
She
I don't know
she
what
giving
happened.
me PTSD. Don't do that. Yeah, we gotta stop this.
Yeah, you're
segment,
terrible.
Bro. Oh my
Terrible.
God.
If
Horrible.
every time, like, you can't keep a job.
Damn, we was just talking about this yesterday, bro.
Like, if every time I talk to you, you have a new job.
Bro, we was talking about this shit yesterday.
Like, you're the problem. You're the problem.
Oh,
I don't know what y'all
shit.
conversation was, but I'm just trying to think of, like, red flags that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when people talk to me, I'm like, oh, you're the issue.
Fuck.
Everybody's jealous of me. Red flag. Red flag. I make the most money out of me and my friend group. Red flag.
Hey, Ashley you spitting right now, yo.
Red flag.
That's the homie that's trying to get the
been
girls.
Through it. You done been through it all.
That's
I ain't been through nothing.
that's the guy who
I
trying to
ain't
get the
been
girls.
nothing.
You done had a lot of
Because they be
motherfuckers,
right in the
man.
right.
Because you know the
over there.
memes where it's
Damn.
like, when my homeboy slime me out in front of the girls or something, or make me look stupid. Yeah,
When
yeah,
you when
I make
you
the most
tell
money.
other
I brought that nigga here actually. He ain't got a car,
bro.
when you throw people's under the bus. Oh yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to drop my homegirl off from work. She ain't got no car. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Because that could have been left out of the story. Like, anytime you tell a story and you're downing somebody else by trying to up what favor you did, that's crazy. If you are always just like the most giving person and you just always try your best and somehow woe is me. And just everything always just happens to me and I don't know why. You're the problem. You're untrustworthy. I can't. If you don't have not one friend, male or female, if you just don't have no friends, ever, problem. If you argue on social media, not trustworthy. I mean, there's so many. The list goes on and on.
The easiest one for me, if you're a rat.
But what is a rat?
Oh, dry. I'm talking about dry snitching, wet snitching, whatever, tattletelling, uh, all the above, stool pigeon.
Snitching is only if you claim to do this shit, and then when you get caught,
I don't want to hear the
everybody
situation.
getting
None of
blown
that.
up.
You
I
to the
also feel like
left.
don't tell other people's business. Like if you fall out with somebody and then you telling me their business, or if I just met you and you telling me somebody's business, yeah. If you're telling me other people's business in like your updates, like, oh, I'm about to go to my friend's house in Miami and this, or you're bragging with other people's stuff, you're not trustworthy.
If somebody told you something about me, I don't think I can trust you.
Why?
Cause why they tell you? Like you wouldn't tell me.
Well, okay, so for that, I always have to play devil's advocate. How did it go? Because I feel like I've been asked about people that I'm friends with that it's like, well, why are you friends with them? Like, I heard this.
But if it's like, oh, some chummy, like, yeah, you know that nigga, and he's probably in there kiki with him. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to play.
Oh, I
insurance.
love that because I definitely be like, what happened? Tell me more. Guess what's going on right now?
But see, you the good one.
And
but
I do tell you, I'm definitely gonna say I'm telling them this. Like, but I'm very direct. I don't think I'm the person to come and talk to about that because I don't think it's that I'm trusting or I'm trustworthy. I just don't like drama.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna trust what I'm saying because there's no. I said what I said. Yeah, I said that shit. I sure did. I did. And when you're done talking, before you say anything else, I'm telling. So like, be comfortable because I want you to know I'm telling. Yeah.
Any of your friends loyal? Like, you got any loyal friends to the soil?
Anybody that's my friend is loyal.
To the
If I'm
soil.
calling you my friend, what's loyal to the soil?
Exactly what I said. Like, you know for a fact this one will never.
No, I don't trust anybody that much.
Okay, cool.
I don't even trust my mom that much.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't trust anybody. No.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody is going to die for you. And if they tell you that, they're lying. That's just not reality. If somebody is standing there right now and they're like, it's you or you, they're going to throw you under the bus. I don't care who it is.
So loyalty is a fallacy?
I don't think loyalty is a fallacy. I think loyalty till death is a fallacy.
Okay. Loyalty at certain levels of loyalty is what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay. If you think somebody's going to die for you, you're dumb. Period. If you think somebody's going to go to jail for you, you're dumb. Like, that's a big 50-50 toss-up, as we could see. I think that you cannot expect how you act on everybody else. Now, can I say, if I call somebody and I'm like, hey, I got a flat, will they help me? Absolutely. But I also think that's so conflated, right? So if you call your friend that you know don't got no money to help you when you're broke, and then you trying to throw in their face that they not loyal, come on. You're just dumb. Like, that's not that they're not loyal. They don't have the means to do it. Like, you can't expect somebody to mess up their life to accommodate you for your lack of planning. And I think people love to throw around family, loyalty, friend to guilt trip people in to helping them for some stuff that don't make no sense. Now, if I ask you like, hey, I'm in a bind, like, can you help me with this? They have every right to say no. That doesn't make them less loyal.
Right.
If you pass me on the side of the street and I'm your friend and I'm walking or something and you don't stop, that's an issue. But if I'm calling you and I'm like, and you have kids and I'm like, hey, I'm stuck on the side of the road and it's 3 a.m, if you don't get an Uber, like, I'm somebody's mama. Like, you have to be real. Like, what? So for me, tasks don't determine loyalty. Because I feel like people that throw that around aren't using their common sense. But like, if I ask you, like, I'm hungry, I don't have food, and you got food in the house, and you talk about, well, I ain't got it either. That's a problem. That's a problem. Like, so I feel like it's give and take. Like, money is hard. It's hard for everybody right now. Things are hard. So I feel like for loyalty for me is more like, how do you show up for me?
Yeah.
But I also don't ask anybody anything. Like, I'm a very independent person. Like, I don't ask anybody for anything.
You ever gave somebody a second chance? Where they broke their trust and then you was like...
Yeah, and they broke it again. Yeah, dumb. Should trust my intuition.
So
yeah.
Would you advocate for never giving somebody a second chance?
No. You can give people second chances. I just feel like... So I feel like everybody... you can give a second chance, but they can't keep doing the same thing. Because then that's like, all right, what are you doing? So, like, marriage. Everybody talks about cheating. I can never. Okay. You've also never agreed to spend your entire life with somebody. Do I agree with cheating? No. Do I think there's ever an excuse for cheating? No. Well, yes. I feel like you have to give and take. If you, let's say we're married. I haven't seen you in 2 months. Yeah. If you get cheated on, yeah. Like, why would you be surprised? Like, unless
2 months?
I have not laid eyes on you in 2 months. Like, what's going on?
Nigga could have been.
Are you at war? Like, what's happening?
Like, you feel me?
I'm talking normal circumstances. Like, just work schedules, whatever. We're just like ships in the night. We just don't see each other for 2 months. Yeah, if you get cheated on, I wouldn't be surprised. If you have not slept with your partner in over a year, you're getting cheated on. Like, I feel like there's just certain things that it's like, okay, that makes sense. For me, if I got cheated on, I would definitely need to assess the situation. Like, what happened here? Like, what transpired? And then we can go from there and assess. But I'm not going to say it could never happen or that I wouldn't stay because I don't know. If we've been married for 15...
You wouldn't be oblivious to, long distance or long times without seeing somebody in which that would make sense for somebody to get cheated on. I get that part.
If we're together for 15
marriage,
years,
though?
if we're married, let's say we're married for 15 years.
Yeah.
And you cheated on me. Year 15. Would I just leave? Probably not. So, like, what does that look like?
That's real.
Like, just being, like, realistic. 15 years of being with somebody, like, if you're getting cheated on at 15, something is fundamentally wrong with your relationship or you're missing something.
I would think the relationship would be stronger. It's 15 years.
I mean... You could be getting your ass beat for 15 years just because you stay don't make the relationship great. My parents were together for 20. I never remember them being happy. Ever. 20 years, strong. Never remember them being happy.
No, there's definitely going to be troubles, but I don't know.
So what I'm saying is you never know. And I feel like there's always caveats.
That's true.
People
Yeah.
love to have like definites. Like definites. Certain stuff, no, if you put your hands on me, I'm out of there. There's no second chance for that. You're hitting me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, what are you doing? No. But I also feel like as a woman, I shouldn't be hitting you. So like any kind of domestic violence or abuse, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, that's a no second chance. But I do feel like we're all human. So like, I do think it would be hard to say, these are my definite no's. Hurting my children, our children, that would be a definite, there's no second chances. Now it's different. Like what, y'all are playing and they fail? Oh, okay. But I mean like you broke my kid's arm, like you're abusive. That's a problem. But that's real.
It is.
Bad baby. The little white girl that was on Dr. Phil. I went down this like rabbit hole where people were talking about her. When she got on Dr. Phil, she was so mad because her mom was allowing her stepdad to abuse her from the age of 3 to 6. She told her mom what was happening and her mom didn't care.
Yeah, the pressure story.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's a problem. You get no second chances. Like, what do you mean? But there are women that stay and that don't care. Like, to each his own. Y'all both deserve to be in jail. But, like, what? Like, that's not a second chance. That's I'll probably be in prison. Like, so certain things, no. But other things, I feel like there's human factors. And I think as people, we have to be realistic that we are all people and we are all doing life for the first time. And there are things that are going to happen that just are hard. But how do you navigate through that and what do you do? That's why I don't get involved in people's relationships. I will listen to you. I will hear what you're saying. I will try to play devil's advocate. And then I will ask how to support you.
I'm not doing that if I heard it the first time and you come back at me with the same shit again.
Oh, my friends don't do that. But I mean in a sense of like, we're going through it. We're not seeing eye to eye. We've been fighting a lot lately. Okay, like let's dig into it. What are y'all fighting about? Okay, well, you kind of sound like you the problem, sis. You might need to apologize and go back.
They be listening to you?
I think so. Because I think they know, like, I tell them when they're wrong and I tell them when they're right.
To me, yeah, okay, we can do this. But if there's a point in which, well, not just point, it's just if it comes to a situation in which they're not listening to the advice that I gave them and they still wrong.
Oh, I tell them I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about that. Don't call me with that bullshit. Call somebody else because you don't listen.
Right, yeah.
Call me back when you leave. Like, I'm not doing that. Do I give those vibes? No, I'm not dealing with that.
You might. I don't know. You know.
You got 2 times to complain about
ain't,
same
ain't that
problem.
like a girl's girl thing?
What's a girl's
To
girl?
just be listening to
Who?
y'all shit. Like, just girls girl.
I don't know anything about that. No.
Okay.
I've been in group chats. I'm in a sorority. There was 59 of us. There is definitely, I've gotten kicked out the group me so many times. I'm not even in it
Oh,
anymore.
you don't play that shit.
No, why are you still complaining? Like, we talked about this last week. What's happening here? What? Now I'm getting private DMs, being told to shut up. No, why are we listening to this again? There's 5 group chats agreeing with me. None of y'all got the balls to say it? Like, what are you doing?
She said, do I look like I play that shit?
No, I don't. Get off my phone. You had 2 times to complain. After that, I need a solution. Or I need you to just tell me. I will let you vent. Like, but then I need to know what brain to put on. Is this are you looking for a solution or are you looking to complain? Okay, you're looking to complain? All right, this is just passive listening. Oh, okay, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's not even happening. That's completely
sucks
just...
again because that happened last week too, but here we are. Okay. You got another friend to call with this?
That's what I'm saying. The passive listening, that's like the girl joint where it's like, there's some bullshit, but you're like, fuck it.
I don't have that many friends that complain about stuff like that, though.
That's good, though.
Or they'll call me and be like, I'm tripping. Like, I'm emotional. I fucked up. This is what I did. I'm like, okay. This is about to be good. What happened?
So you like the mess, though, too, though, if it's messy, right?
Oh, I love messy.
Oof,
I love messy. But it depends on the level of mess.
Okay.
Like, how messy are we talking? Like, I have some friends that be doing some shit, and I'm just like, you the problem. But I'm going to listen.
You tell them, but that's the problem, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're like, fuck it, just gonna run it.
Yeah, but I also know you, so I know that that's you.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I love my mom down. My mom is the problem. Anytime she calls me telling me somebody, this bitch got me fucked up. No, you got them fucked up. Like, what'd you do? Like, it's like your bad child. Like.
I mean, I guess they trust you then, right? With all the mess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I love it. Like, you did what?
And you say you can only trust, well, you say you truly trust people who's less than the palm of your hand, right? Is that what you said? Like,
yeah.
less than...
like with everything or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't trust anybody with everything.
Okay.
There's no one that I trust with everything.
So you just...
There's not one human being in this world that I trust with everything.
You're the only one, like, that's it. Just...
Yeah, me and whoever else exists or that sees what's going on. I don't know. Is there 50 people up there? Is there 2? Is it a live broadcast? I don't know. But it's going to be between me and whoever was there. Yeah. No, I don't trust anybody. And I think it's crazy to say that you trust somebody with everything. Because no one person knows everything about you.
Is it beneficial to trust somebody? Or
no? I don't think it is possible for any person.
But what if it is?
It's not.
What if it was?
It's not. It's impossible.
Let's say you had an Android. Let's say you got an AI Android. That
wouldn't trust it, no. Nope.
Damn, but it's like you made it.
No.
Nothing. Like,
no.
I'm about to give you my everything.
No, that would never happen. No, why would you do that? That's dumb. Why would you do that?
It can give you advice.
I don't need advice.
Let's say like a just regular avatar, like a regular body.
Realistically, it would have to be like a twin that came out at the same time, had every single same life experience, which is impossible. That's why I'm saying it's impossible to trust someone with everything. No, why would I want that? No.
What do you mean by trust someone with everything?
Like they know every single thing about you, head to toe.
That's what I'm saying. It's impossible.
Can give you outside perspective outside of yourself about whatever situation because they know you head to toe.
I don't think anybody would ever give that much of themselves.
I'm saying, but what if? The question is, what if? What if?
What if what? What if?
Would you do it if it was possible?
You had a second you, literally.
No, I wouldn't even trust myself.
You don't even so you don't trust yourself.
I'm not the problem. I trust myself. I'm not the problem.
I mean, I trust myself in the sense of everything stays in my brain, but like would I tell if I was able to duplicate myself and make a second me, would I? Yeah, I mean, it's me.
How'd that work out in Invincible? Who you trusting? You trust somebody with everything?
Yeah.
For one, that's a lie because there's no way that they know everything about you. No. So go ahead. Who do you trust?
They ask, I tell
them. I think he means. I think you mean like trust in the sense of.
I tell my main thing she want to know. I have no problem doing that. She know everything about me. Shit, she knew everything about me when I was a kid. She knew everything about me before I knew about me. So how can I not trust her? You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
She has never given me a
reason
not to trust her. So
when you say trust, like,
will she do some shit I don't like? Sure.
So when you say like trust, you mean like if you got like skeletons in the closet, right? You did some shit you just really don't want anybody else to know about.
I mean, that's the thing.
Would you tell
any skeletons that's on that's like that? You feel what I'm saying? I think if you did, yeah, that'd be a problem.
Absolutely not. No. And that's why I think love is so hard because love is giving somebody the opportunity. Well, no, not unconditional. In my opinion, love is trusting someone with the ability to hurt you and hoping that they don't.
Yeah.
You're giving them all the power
Everything,
to
yeah.
just destroy your little heart and your life. And you're just praying and trusting and hoping that they don't. That's why I love really be having people sick. Because
Yeah,
it's like,
you
I
put 'em
gave
up.
you everything. That's why they be crashing out. That's why you can't give everybody everything.
But I don't think that's the thing with me. I don't think I have anything that I could give somebody that if they ruined it, I would be in shambles. I guess I would say. Like I don't
even think it's the shambles. It's more of like the headache and the why. Like, I just feel like certain people are for certain things. But like, I don't know.
I have
like boxes, right?
I feel like, well, yeah, I'm about to say, like, I feel like I have mental insurance for most situations anyway. So,
And that's why I feel like there's never going to be one person that knows everything, ever. And even if there could be, like, the closest I think you get to that is a spouse. Because obviously, like, if you get married tomorrow, they're only going to know for me, for 31 on, right? So they'll know me for hopefully the rest of my life. They won't know this part. But then, are you still telling them every single thing? No. Because then I have to trust you with my business. I have to trust you with my friend's business. I have to trust you with everything that I know. And I don't like that. No.
What about therapists? Are you supposed to tell a therapist everything?
No.
I don't. What do you mean by everything? I don't think you would tell somebody everything. I don't think you tell your mom everything.
No, and therapists, I would never tell therapists everything.
Trust. You're saying trust somebody 100%. That means every time you do anything, you tell them about it. That's literally like, hey, look, check it out.
No,
I beat my shit yesterday
right.
at 5:00 to this video.
You
would trust somebody enough to tell them that.
You supposed to tell your therapist that type of shit, for real.
No.
You should not tell your therapist everything.
Why would you tell your therapist that? Unless you're there for like porn addiction or something.
Absolutely not.
You don't know if you have one.
Absolutely not.
So you would tell them. Your therapist would probably ask you.
And I had a terrible experience with therapy, so no, I don't trust any kind of therapist.
I mean, it depends.
So
I think if you
I trust therapy for other people. I understand the premise.
I would trust my therapist with whatever I'm there for, right? So if I feel like I have like some kind of problem, I'm gonna tell them everything that has to do with that problem.
Because that is the whole process. Therapy is
right. Yeah. So if I'm there for a problem, yeah, for sure.
With no.
But if I'm there because I feel inadequate at work, I'm like, why am I telling my therapist, oh yeah, I beat my shit last night?
That could be a reason why you're inadequate at work, for real though.
Yeah, when you go into therapy, you do have to be open about everything.
Everything.
That's crazy.
For me,
because how the fuck I'm gonna find out what's wrong with you?
Because it's multifaceted. Like a lot of things, and therapists get you to the why of it all. Like why you're reacting the way you are, why you're behaving the way that you're behaving. That your actions at work have to do with things at home, have to do with upbringing, have to do with childhood, have to do with trauma. Like it is a trickle down.
Domino
Who
effect.
you are right now as a human is because of everything that life has compiled to get you here. So they have to, it's a file cabinet. They have to mentally like go through everything to figure it out. That's why therapy is not an overnight thing. For me, I know my problems. I am very aware. I am very self-aware. I don't trust people, so why would I ever go to therapy? It would be a waste of my money and a waste of their time. I'm never going to tell you every little thing about me in order for you to help me find an answer that I know.
You gotta be open. I don't think a lot of people are open like that.
Yeah, no.
It's kind of hard. I think I don't know. I like the idea of keeping some things for myself.
Are open.
No, I believe there's people. I don't know. I like the idea of keeping some things for just me.
And you should have things for just you. Like
I don't want to.
It is okay.
I would give somebody a large level of trust, but I feel like there should just be things just for me, like just for my brain, just for something for me to roll around in my head. Right? I don't want everything to be known. I don't want one person to know everything about me.
I have one person.
That's ultimate vulnerability, and it's just I don't know.
I have one person that I'll say they know probably about 90% of me, and like genuinely knows me, knows how I react, like a good 90%. And I think that I'm about there with them too, but they don't know everything. I'd be lying if I said that they know everything. But I know I could call that person for anything under the sun and they would do it. And vice versa. Like guaranteed.
I don't know about 100%.
But it's not 100.
I don't know about 100.
I heard of something like somebody, they akin to Harry Potter and Voldemort with his Horcruxes and shit. They say, I have people for this type of thing.
Yeah, you should. You should.
And that's what I would say more so. Like, there's people who understand this, so I'm gonna talk. If I know you're gonna understand what I have to give you, then I'll talk to you about it. If I know you're not, then why would I waste my time?
So before we end, I do want to hit on. We all know about trust issues. Do any of y'all feel like y'all have trust issues?
1,000%.
How much? Like, is it a high level of trust issues, or is it?
I don't trust anybody.
Just on the guard up.
I'm about to say that's pretty. She pretty vocal about that. She's been vocal about that for a long time.
Do you have trust issues?
I don't think so. What are trust issues? I don't want to get too deep into it.
Do
but
you
like,
not trust women because
I trust.
you were done dirty
Honestly,
in the
if anything,
past?
I think I'm probably the most trusting person. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not the most trusting person. That would be another friend of
You
ours.
give me skeptical vibes.
Who, me?
Mm.
Really?
Like you'd be like, I don't know about that.
Maybe. I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, but
He's intellectually skeptical. If it's stupid, he know that shit dumb as fuck, and he not going.
But I will entertain you.
Yeah.
But that's not trusting, though. That's just playing the game.
I play the game too.
I'll
That's
play the
playing
game.
How good can you lie? Let's keep going. So then you were an astronaut, and then what happened? I mean, that's not trusting them. That's just going.
I trust people on the surface level, which is I trust that you all right until you give me a reason not to trust you, or I hear or see you do something. Then it's like, all right, I know I can't trust you with this, or this. But as far as I know, I give everybody the same amount of trust from the jump. And depending on where you go, it kind of goes up in there. But I give everybody a baseline trust. I typically trust more people than not.
I feel like I give people a baseline benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to call it trust. I give you the benefit of the doubt until you show me otherwise. However, I will deal with you according to prior information and prior knowledge and then vibes. Like, I'm really big on, like, what kind of vibes are you giving me? Anybody that I've initially met with no information, they gave me a bad vibe, did something weird, and I've never not been wrong. Like, it's just a thing. I don't know what it is. I trust that. But when it comes to, like, the general public, I feel like you have to be more discerning, and this kind of goes back to what you were just talking about. It's okay to not have everybody in one group, but also I think in trust, you can't bring in every individual is different. Mm-hmm. So I can't be like, well, this one guy who had curly hair and a beard cheated on me, so you got curly hair and a beard, you're gonna cheat. Like, you can't just copy and paste stuff. But you can pay attention to behaviors. Like, okay, well, when I got cheated on before, he was coming home late and hiding his phone. He's coming home late and hiding his phone. That's pattern recognition. I don't think that's trust. I think we oversimplify things and we have this like grand idea of how life is supposed to be and what's supposed to happen. And then when it doesn't, we get our little feelings hurt. Be realistic. Do you think you have trust issues?
You said it perfectly. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I say this all the time. Also have a sense of insurance for myself just in case they do some bullshit. If I do put them at a higher level of trust later on.
There's levels to it because it's like the random person. I'm not going to trust you enough to let you borrow some money. Like that's not a benefit.
Some people I give a lot of trust to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I have no problem with that. I'm like I said, I always have my insurance in there, but at the same time, their character, their consistency, I have no problem giving that level of trust. I mean, and I honestly feel like they have no reason. I have no reason to feel like they would be distrusting.
And I also feel like they earn it. Like your relationships with people and how they show up for you, how vulnerable they are with you allows you to be more vulnerable. Commonalities that you have. How'd you guys become friends? As you talk and peel things, because we're all like little onions. The more that you get down to it, it's like another layer. Oh, I didn't know we had this common. Oh, I didn't know. I still learn things about my friends that I'm like, because I'm not with them every second of the day, so I don't know what's going on. Right. So it's like there's always little things to learn, and I think that allows you to trust people more too. But I do think we need to be less trusting and put them guards up because some of y'all are just dumb.
And y'all getting dumber every day.
Dumb.
And this is The Bridge, y'all. I definitely want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, talk smack. You know what I'm saying? Check the bio on YouTube. Listen, we got the podcast up there. You can literally find us anywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Just hit our line. Let us know what we got.
But follow us before you talk crap. Don't be in the comments because some of y'all like to comment on every single post and don't follow.
That is true.
Follow if you're going to be actively commenting.
Please and do so.
And hit the bell.
For sure. And thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in about a week. Peace.